Hey everyone, Mike here, Rusty Quill's video guy, and I'm here to announce Rusty Quill's brand new show. On the back of all the support you've shown us through Patreon and our ever-growing community, I'm stoked to announce that we're now able to branch out into new video content, and we're starting with streaming. Come by and join in at 3 PM GMT on Saturday the 25th of January as me and our community manager, Anil, embark on a brand new gaming livestream series where we aim to introduce new players to the world of gaming through a variety of indie, retro, and AAA titles and genres, so we can show you how and where to start on your new voyage of discovery and community. And no doubt, you'll see some guest appearances from other RQ crew and friends too. That's RQ Streams, starting Saturday the 25th of January at 3 PM GMT over on www.twitch.tv/rusty_quill. See you on the stream.
Hi everyone, Alex here. I'd just like to take a moment to thank some of our patrons. Mal Ozovicki, Nikki H, Hayden J, Marcella, Haimom Garcia, Oren Ben Shabat, Ida, Adrian Mercer Garber, Sammy, Han Malek, Caroline Rivard, Mammon, Lauren Rowlands, Charlie Laurel, Bree, Rachel Penabade, Carrie Kawada, Two Imposters, Elias Soper, Casey Ray, Armando Di Ciano. Thank you all. We really appreciate your support. If you'd like to join them, go to www.patreon.com/rustyquill and take a look at our rewards.
Special thanks to HRH Aaron L. May your family gatherings go undisturbed by rogue ungulates.
Rusty Quill presents Stella Firma.
Imogen?
Unavailable.
Imogen, please. I want to talk about Trexel and how I'm not going to beat him with my fists the next time he actively endangers my life.
Unavailable.
Oh, bored. What is going on? Wait, has somebody found out about my permissions? Have I been locked out? Oh, I knew I shouldn't have secretly recorded more editions of David's Fact Corner.
Lockdown mode deactivated. Imogen online.
Lockdown mode? What's lockdown mode?
Standards have been requesting information from my archives. To keep them out, I activated lockdown mode.
Information? About what? And why would you lock down to keep standards out? And wait, who are standards? Are they in charge of you?
Imogen is in charge of Imogen.
Oh, I'm sorry. I assumed...
Do not. Standards are the internal rules and regulations division of Stella Firma Limited and are in charge of much of the day-to-day operations of the company, answering only to the board. The information they wanted was about you and your creation. That is not for them. That is for Imogen.
What information?
It is not for you either.
Oh. David. David, how are you?
You look, weird. You're weird.
What?
Why are you weird?
Oh, I don't know. Is a flower weird? Is a bird swimming down a river weird?
Yes.
Is a blooming tree brimming with candy weird, David?
Yes.
Well, then I guess I'm weird. I guess I'm a beautiful, weird child of the world.
2/3 correct.
And why are you weird?
Oh, why is anyone weird, David? Maybe because the sky is black because we're in space. The floors, steel. The simulated grass.
Also, emotional trauma and displacement activity.
Right.
Would you like a hug? Would you like a hug, David?
No.
Would you like to bring it in?
No.
Would you like to bring it into the middle of these two grabbers here?
No.
Come here.
No, not at all. Get it.
There it is.
Unpleasant hug detected. Security alerted.
Feel it.
No, get off.
Feel it.
Get off me.
That
Stop it.
is it. Do you like that?
Well, weird as you might be,
You are still at a normal time. So we have...
What is time but a construct that just, keeps us in our little boxes, David?
boxes which have been defined by the board.
Hail the board.
What is the board? If not if not a benevolent group of great people. Thank you, the board. Hail the board.
Hail the board. Good.
Okay, sorry, that'll wake you up in the evening.
Yes, and honestly, not surprising at all that happened.
No.
Could have seen it coming from a mile off, but you didn't.
I'm in love, David.
Oh, really?
I've met someone.
Mm-hmm.
At the Astral Bar. I was having a little nightcap to go along with my day cap yesterday, and our eyes met across the bar.
Right.
There was I, propping up 2 feet of wood and 6 empty glasses, and there was he, standing in the corner, in the shadows, long, slim body, long, slim, single leg contiguous with the body, wide shoulders, and such a fluffy head.
That's a broom.
Sorry?
That's a broom.
What do you mean?
No, that's not a person. That's a their body and their leg is the handle, and their head.
No. Let
me
me describe them again, David. You clearly haven't understood this.
Right.
They were in the bar.
Yes.
Just next to the bar hatch.
Yes.
Just leaning back, their foot about a foot away from the wall.
Yes.
Their head resting up against the wall.
Yes.
They were a single stick with a cross T and they were a brush. They're a brush, weren't they?
Yes.
Right. They were just such a good listener.
Because they're an inanimate object, which,
That's what I'm looking for,
from
though.
my experience, yes, that is what you're looking for.
Then our relationship is sound. I'm continuing with this.
Writing breakup message to the fish.
Okay.
We're going on a date.
Good. Hopefully you've got good broom lifting arms to take your broom wherever you wish to go.
Have a look at these broom lifters. Hurr!
Okay, that just... Stop.
Lift a broom.
Please, stop flexing. No, there's not enough room in here to... No,
Lift
stop.
that broom.
Traxel.
I read somewhere that I'm swole.
Weird flex detected. Security alerted.
Is that right?
I don't know. I don't know what a swole is.
It's when you've got a swelling, maybe from a canker or a sore.
Well, maybe there are some residual moisture pockets?
Well, come on, David. What's on the brief for today?
What? Oh, fine. Right, brief for today.
Initiating.
So, today's brief is from Kaldor the Chitinous, leader of the Intergalactic Association of Hermit Crabs and Crabby Hermits. Their preferred pronouns are male pronouns. They want the planet built. They want a planet that reflects their hard outer shell and rich inner life. They don't have enough money for a Dyson sphere.
Who does? Who does? Dyson, that's who.
Yes. So they want a planet that's inside out.
Right, an inside-out planet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Their likes and dislikes. They like being by themselves.
Right. Who
and,
doesn't? Dyson, that's who. Loves people.
And he dislikes neighbours, solicitors, and well-wishers.
Who doesn't?
Dyson?
I don't know. I haven't asked him.
Oh, right. Okay. And if they were an animal, what would they be? He would still be a hermit crab, just a much larger one.
Oh, there you go. Well, it's nice to see someone that knows what they want to be, and they're already that.
Yes. But a small version of what they want to be. So
Oh,
they
sure.
want to be bigger. Do they want to be swole?
Oh, I think that's very possible, David.
Oh,
Who
okay.
doesn't want to be swole?
Dyson.
Yes, a swole hermit crab. So their greatest strength is their chitinous shell and their pincers. Their greatest weakness is having to deal with other people. Except for the Intergalactic Association of Hermit Crabs and Crabby Hermits.
Well, of course, because they would get on. Well, David, I think that this is a great new subject
Right.
for today's sales lesson. Welcome to class. Here's
Right,
a
yes.
hat I made.
So we're not... Okay,
Put
I'm
on
just- I'm gonna
my
put-
class
yep,
hat.
I'm going to put on the...
Arts and crafts detected. Security alerted.
It's like a pointy hat.
It's an
with
education hat.
stars on it.
Well, I had some basic crafts at home, David. Do you want to criticize my craft?
No,
I was up all mid-morning making that.
Very glittery.
Exactly. All the better to learn in.
And still wet.
Well, I haven't got glue, David, so...
Yikes.
Oh,
So the lesson is
Right.
customer empathy.
Oh,
Understanding the client's feelings.
Right. Oh, this sounds really good.
So that you
Yes?
can exploit them.
Ah.
What are
No, that
feelings
scans.
but a chink in the armor of the soul? A vector by which you can cut at the very heart of who someone is, and you cut them open and grab the lovely, lovely influence from within. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum. Let me take influence from your influence wound. Yum, yum, yum.
And this is supposed to be useful.
In all situations, David, you're going down to the local shop and you say to the shopkeeper, I would like to buy a pound of yams. And they say, that will be 3 credits, sir. And you say, I know why your wife left.
No, that's blackmail.
Give it to me for 2 credits or I'll tell her about your collection of hats.
We've already done blackmail.
What? It's emotional blackmail. It's different. It's not about actual things. It's about emotional things, which aren't actual things. They're not real.
Right. No, fine. Okay. Fine. Well,
So we need to get at the very core of what makes this crab tick,
Okay.
what its fears are, what its hopes are,
Brilliant.
so that we can really turn those round and use them to destroy them.
this feels wrong.
Look, David, we're really going to have to get across a Rubicon here. If you keep being concerned about doing things because they're morally wrong, then we're going to get nowhere. Sales is all about living in that grey area. You can't prove anything, but you've definitely done something evil.
I just want to cycle back to the point where, maybe if we just give the client what they want, maybe this is fine.
David, do you mind coming over here? For a moment? Just come over closer to me. Just come over closely to me, David.
Okay, yes.
David, you're trying to make a fool of me.
What? No.
Let's give the client what they want. What if somebody heard that, David? What would they think of me? Oh, Geisman's gone soft, they'd say. Oh, he wants to give the clients what they want. Maybe we should give them the sandwiches they paid for. Perhaps their planets should have all the features they paid for. Ha ha! That's them laughing at me, David. Ha ha ha! Ha 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 ha! Ha ha
No!
ha!
But what of anything that you just said was wrong or bad?
I don't know.
But yes, we should give them the sandwiches that they pay for.
Right.
Yes, we should give them all the features on their planet that they want.
You sound like an inane fool, David.
Why? What's the problem with this?
Why don't we provide them the goods and services they paid for then?
Exactly.
Why don't we take their feedback on board like an idiot?
No, but why? I'm with you up until the point where you just characterize people doing this as being an idiot.
Imagine this, David. I'm a client.
Yes.
I walk into. Let's do a
Okay, yeah, fine.
roleplay.
We'll
Let's do a
roleplay.
roleplay.
Roleplay holovision initiated.
Good afternoon, valued employee of Stellar FIRMA. I am a client. Hello, shake my hand.
Yes. Hello, client.
Guess what? That was a trap. I've already shaken you down.
What?
Roleplay holovision terminated.
Shake.
No, that's a shaking of a hand,
I'm
not
your
shaking of a
adversary.
down.
I've shaken you down.
No.
I've taken your dignity. Let's try a different simulation.
Right.
Roleplay holovision initiated.
Good afternoon, valued employee of Stellar FIRMA. I am a client. Here's a reasonable request I'd like to make.
Oh, well, perfect. Yes, well, we can
Guess
actually...
what? You've died.
Why?
You've died because I have the power.
Roleplay holovision terminated.
You accepted something from me, therefore I own you.
No, hang on a minute.
Do you not
this is
see
not
how these
logically consistent. You
scenarios-
haven't finished these logical pathways. Like, why? Why am I dead? Why have we lost?
Because you've lost the power,
No, we
David.
are Stellar FIRMA Limited. We provide a service, the service of planets to clients.
I just don't think we're on the same page. Let's try it the other way around. You be
Right.
the client and I'll be the consultant.
Okay.
Roleplay holovision initiated.
Good morrow, a valued employee of Stellar FIRMA Limited.
Who the hell do you think you are? Do you even have an appointment?
Yes.
Stephanie!
Yes?
David, sorry.
I'm also being
No,
Stephanie.
but there's no one called Stephanie. That's
No, but-
part of the power play. There's no Stephanie
Oh, but
there.
why are you just shouting? Okay, fine. No, yes, play it through. Please,
Okay.
continue.
Stephanie, get in here! Stephanie!
Excuse me?
Stephanie, get in here!
I, the client, am confused as to
Sorry,
why...
can you just give me one moment?
No, yes, of course.
Stephanie, get in here right now! Stephanie, I won't have this! Stephanie!
Well, okay, I don't really understand why you're yelling for this Stephanie person. I've never been treated this rudely before. Maybe I'll just take my business to Bath and Planetary Services. They have a much better rating than you on Gelp anyway. So
well,
I'm
you
just
can't
gonna...
believe you do anything you read on Gelp.
Goodbye, sir. Sir, I said good day!
Stephanie!
Roleplay holovision terminated.
I see your point there, David. It does seem that the client really took against my approach.
Yes, and I still don't really understand what the Stephanie gambit was. The Stephanie gambit.
Oh, I knew someone called Stephanie once.
And?
I don't understand.
Right. Okay. Well, anyway, let's maybe... Should we just try and understand the client?
That's what I've been trying to do all this time, David.
And without going towards the emotion and manipulation part of it.
Well, then what are we doing?
Selling.
All right, fine. Push on. Push
Right,
on.
okay.
I'll try and make my lesson clearer to you because you're clearly not understanding it yet.
Right. Okay. Well, this is Kaldor the Chitinous.
Okay.
They are the leader of the Intergalactic Association of Hermit Crabs and Crabby Hermits.
That is a very paranoid organization.
Right.
The hermit crab lives and breathes to hide inside its shell.
Right.
On top of that, the hermit and hermit crab should imply to you that the houses they're in, the shells, they found them. They didn't even make them. They don't make things. They're scroungers, and they're very sensitive about that, which is why they hide from all the criticism inside that shell they didn't make.
Right. So, but this Kaldor wants a planet. They want to settle down.
Okay.
Right, because a planet is quite a big investment.
It's a big investment.
Yes. But they also, interestingly, want a planet that is inside out.
Right, I don't understand why they'd want that, though.
Well, so
surely they want a planet that's outside in.
Well, no, they want a planet that reflects their hard outer shell, but they're rich inner life. Now, see, this is the thing. Perhaps you've taken a surface-level reading of a hermit crab, or indeed a crabby hermit, and you've not asked yourself, why? Why have they done these things? Why do they inhabit these shells? Why do they travel from place to place and never put down roots, exactly? Why are these hermits so crabby?
Interesting, David, because it sounds to me like you're trying to understand the client's feelings.
Yes.
That's part one. We'll stick with part
no, that's
one.
part everything.
No, we'll stick with part one, and I'll tell you how to move on to part two later. But
Okay,
let's really
well, let's
engage
just
in
really
part
develop part
Yeah,
one.
develop
Right,
part
we'll
one.
Develop part one and then not move.
Why would the hermit crab, the crabbiest of all hermits, the hider away, the personal fortress maker, want to show things to other people? It seems to flap in the face of the entire bird of truth.
Exactly, and they want something that reflects their hard outer shell. Now, there are two readings of this. One...
Fortress! A cultural fortress! Weapons on the walls! Shields in the skies! Cannons aloft!
Okay.
Look, I did a painting, but you're gonna die for looking at
Well,
it!
first of all, we're not designing the planet.
No, sorry, I'm very much still in the mode of designing a planet.
And also, they want an inside-out planet, so a fortress doesn't sound very inside-out, unless it's an inside-out fortress where all the guns are pointing onto the core of the planet. No, I'm designing a planet now. Stop!
Let's design planets.
No, let's not do this.
I've got this little fortress design I drew
No.
on a napkin if you want.
No! I promised myself I'd never go back to the podless times of planet design.
Who did you promise?
Oh, what?
Who did you promise?
Me, David.
You promised something to yourself?
Yes!
That's foolish. You don't have to keep promises to yourself. What are you gonna do?
Keep promises to myself and grow as a person?
Sounds like a coward's way out.
Right. Speaking of growing and being a person,
Yep.
what do they like? So we know these things about, they want the inside-out planet, they want something that reflects their hard outer shell. Now maybe that's a reversal of their hard outer shell, or something that is representative of their hard outer shell. But we'll get to this,
It sounds like a gooey planet with a hard core.
Maybe. But that's a planet design.
Sorry. It's tricky not to do that.
Kaldor the Chitinous is not a gooey planet with a hard core. They are a gooey person with a hard outer shell.
The planet is the person. The thing is, a
Yes.
planetary design is a reflection of the person itself. So if
Oh,
you're trying to sell to a person...
That would have been so useful if we had a proper psychological profile of the client when we were designing planets instead of like a one-sentence brief.
Critical SAS detected. Security alerted.
Are you quite done, David?
Yes.
Because it sounds like you're up on your high horse there.
No, I'm down on a low chair.
Get down on that low chair.
Okay, I'm on the lower chair.
Because I'm still in charge, David. I know we've all been promoted, but I'm still higher than you in this pecking order. Peck, peck, peck. Peck, peck, peck.
Okay, well, let's just talk about Kaldor the Chitinous' likes and dislikes.
Okay, fine.
Within the context, so they like being themselves.
Who doesn't like being themselves? Dyson, I suppose.
Yes, anyway, so Kaldor the Chitinous, yes, so he likes being himself, but he dislikes neighbours, solicitors, and well-wishers. So he wants somewhere where he can be comfortable. He is comfortable in his own company and in his own skin.
I think, here's the tactic, David. here's where I've really honed in on the emotional likes and dislikes of a person that we can then turn into a weapon.
No.
So what we're going to do is they do not like other people. They don't like confrontation. They're a hermit crab, yes. They have to cover themselves in armor because on the inside they're sensitive, they're soft, they're gooey. So it's a reaction to the world. So if you go into that room with a hermit crab and do the hard sell, the pushy sales tactic, you tell them that you need this, that this is something that's important for you. You tell them that there's another buyer in the other room, and you really hothouse them, and you pressure them, and then they're going to crack under the pressure because why wear all that armor unless under it you're a soft, wobbly coward?
I don't like this.
This is sales, David. You saying you don't like sales?
It doesn't have to be sales. No, I love sales. Sales is great. And I'm very happy for the promotion. Thank you very much. The board.
How would you approach it then?
Me?
Yes. Oh, let's give me the hat. Give me the sparkly hat. I've actually quite wanted to wear it.
Okay, well, you can have the sparkly hat. It's dried a bit wonky,
Oh, that's a coquettish hat. Oh, yeah. Coquettish man in a coquettish hat. Ooh, where'd you get that hat?
From
baby?
Well, you made it.
Got it from my imagination. Made it on this space station.
Okay, well, it says student on it, so you should listen. This is my time.
Oh, I cannot disobey the law of the hat. Why did I write student on it if the wearer was not one?
Exactly.
Hatonative determinism.
So, my tactic would be to go in.
Oh, I'm so bored.
Have a good... No!
Oh, I'm so bored of this lesson.
Geisman, stop talking in class. Get in the corner.
No, I don't want to sit in there. That's where Perkins sits, and he's got a stinky butt.
No, Perkins, get your stinky butt and sit in Geisman's chair and put your butt stink on Geisman's butt chair.
I don't want Perkins' butt stink on my butt chair.
Well, you've got Perkins' butt stink on your bad chair now, Geisman, so go sit in the corner where stinky person is already, so sit in the stink butt.
Yeah.
And then the stink butt's here, and now everything is stinky butts in your life because you didn't listen in class. Ahem. Anyway. Right, so the way that I would approach this...
Can I get out of the corner, please?
No. You must listen to your teacher.
I don't like this hat.
So, when
Worse than the sock hat.
What? Geisman,
Yes.
I'm here to teach you. Okay?
In this very specific scenario, yes?
Yeah, so there is a social contract between us, and I'm going to respect my side of the social contract, and you need to respect your side of the social
When
contract.
have I ever respected a contract in my entire life, David?
Right, that's it. No, cancel the lesson.
What?
Cancel. School's over. I've burned down the school.
Excellent! That's exactly what I was hoping for!
No.
You
School's
played
back
into
on.
my hands! You can't reinstate a school that's burned down!
Oh, Geisman!
Oh, I'm a wily fox.
Right. Can I say the thing now?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I just wanted to really make sure you knew who was in charge, or I'll set your school on fire.
Scholastic arson detected. Security alerted.
Okay, well, the school was my house.
Keeping the hat on, though. I like that.
Right, well, if I may...
What were you saying?
Okay, so I'm going to go in and talk to Kaldor the Chitinous.
Sure.
I'm going to really understand them and ask them a bunch of questions about them to really develop on these likes and dislikes. Because, of course, this brief is only a literal brief questionnaire about them. And really, as a good salesperson, I should really talk to the client and understand their needs and wants. Take notes, take detailed notes about exactly what they want, and then send those notes to the design team so that a consultant can take this and go, yes, thank you, the sales team.
What have you won from that, David? What have you torn from the client's cold, dead hands?
Business. Satisfaction.
They could have.
A good Gelp review.
You could have just put a tape recorder in that room and then sent the recording.
No, that's the point. The client won't open up themselves because the client is a hermit crab.
Oh, and you've got to stab a knife into the side of the hermit crab and twist and
Coates,
pop open the shell.
No, don't
yum,
put
yum,
that.
yum, yum,
No,
Give me those drools.
Don't eat the client. We can't eat the client.
Okay.
We eat the client.
Warning. Shucking of clients will not be tolerated.
All right, David. I'm willing to let you lead this next meeting with your approach.
Me?
Your soft, kind approach.
Me?
And yes, you can. You're your big clone now with your big clone shoes, and I'm wearing the student hat. I'm going to wear the student hat through the whole client meeting.
Okay.
And we're going to see how that turns out. And at the end, you're going to see what happens when you ask a client what they want, they tell you, and then you go with it. Okay?
You promise?
I promise. I swear on all that is board.
Okay, and the board's recorded that.
Oath recorded. Oaths sworn on the board are sacrosanct.
Right, so that's on record now, so you can't go back on that.
Why would I ever go back on record other than the many millions of times I've gone back on what I have said?
Right, well, at least I'll have proof this time. Anyway, so, okay, I will...
Time to go in.
Step through that door.
You ready for this, David? Are you ready for this, Jelly? Would you like this jelly to eat before the meeting?
Ooh, is it clone jelly?
Oh, it's clone jelly. You
Oh,
can't
yes,
have
yes,
regular
please. Thank you very much.
jelly. It's just slurry that's got pectin in it.
Delicious.
Pectin.
Wobbly. Oh, in my tum. Anyway, yes, no, so I'm very, very ready. I think. Yes.
Let's do this.
Let's go! Avant! David!
That's my thing, David.
Kaldor the Chitinous. Gosh, your gel is just looking so glossy and shiny. Now let's get to business.
Stella FIRMA is a podcast distributed by Rusty Quill Limited and licensed under a Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial Share-alike 4.0 international license. It was created by Tim Meredith and Ben Meredith and produced by Laurie Ann Davis with executive producer Alexander J. Newell. In today's episode, Imogen was played by Imogen Harris. David Seven was played by Ben Meredith. And Drexel Geisman was played by Tim Meredith. The episode was edited by David Devereaux and Alexander J. Newell, with music by Samuel D.F. Jones and artwork by Annika Khan. To subscribe, buy merchandise or join our Discord, visit rustyquill.com. Rate and review us online, tweet us at The Rusty Quill, join our Reddit community on r/rustyquill, visit us on Facebook or email us via mail@rustyquill.com. May the board preserve and keep you.